Hey guys, hey. Hey guys, hey. All right, y'all. Can I just say this real quick? It is not easy breaking up from a Gemini. All Geminis need to either have a job or something that they are staying focused on. Leave exes alone. Quit bothering them mentally. Y'all, I am a very, very psychic person, and I can feel when people are thinking about me. It's so weird. And it's like, do you not have anything else to think about? So, anyway, I'm a Virgo moon. I just got done doing the Sagittarius reading. God, these readings are blowing me away. Okay. You guys, oh my God. Oh, wow. To the Sagittariuses. You guys have been through the most. So, Virgos are very serious about their careers. They like to get things done. They don't like to be disturbed. In fact, my Virgo moon causes me to sometimes be sensitive to noise. It just depends. The walls in this house are so paper thin. When you look at it from the outside, you're thinking, oh, this house is stable. And no. But I don't like being disturbed, okay, while I'm working. And Jacob's in there yapping, but I can get through that. But I cannot stand it when people consecrate, try to distract me from work. I cannot stand it. How many Virgo moons are out there? It just, you know what? I'm thinking about, y'all, I got to light this candle. Good Lord. I swear, people, some people need to find something to do, y'all. I'm sitting up here trying to get the readings done, and I can sense this. I'm actually, God, I'm gonna have to do another cord cutting. He will not disconnect. He is so free. Oh my God, a stalker. Not just an online stalker, but oops, sorry, y'all. Not just an online stalker, but a spiritual stalker. I am a Virgo. I'm a Virgo moon. I'm a Gemini cusp, and then I'm a Cancer sun. I am very, very, very psychic. And you know what? Y'all, I'm thinking about doing this drag enemy to hell jar. I'm thinking about doing it. You know what? I think that some people have the capability to probably it drives you crazy. It does. Leave folk alone. Hold on. What's up, Shantia? You are cut off from contact with me. I bet you some of these deities have to do that. Some of my spirits had left when I was associated with them. They came back though. Also, you will not distract me from work. Y'all can't stand that. I am so psychic that I can tell when you're thinking about me. hmm I can freaking tell. And you got to find something else to do with yourself now. Find something else to do. Go do some gardening or something. Go do some gardening. I am so serious. I'm thinking about lighting a red candle over this, but I'm just going to burn this red one. Y'all know my moon sign is a Virgo, just like my mommy and my daddy. Both of my parents are Virgos, sons. They're Virgo sun signs. So, excuse me for burping, y'all. We cannot stand, because when we have a goal or something, also, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something that's serious though. Y'all men need to be careful how y'all come across online. It makes me feel extremely uncomfortable to see an older male going around obsessing over my children. I think that that's weird. Uh-oh. I think that it's weird. Did you just fart, Jacob? Did you? Maybe not. Maybe you didn't. You gotta go to the bathroom? Or are you just in here? You just want to come say hi to mommy? Ah, annoying fool. Y'all, I just had to block somebody. I felt like somebody was trying to contact me spiritually. And I told y'all that that one silly fool over there does spiritual work. Y'all, I don't know. I may not even get the readings finished until I move. Unless y'all pray for me. Pray that he leaves me alone. I think last night this person said that they weren't going to mention me anymore, and they were still doing it today. Thinking about doing a breakup, a separation. Good grief. I'm like, look, I got work to do. I have work to do. Can you please leave me alone? Trust me, if things were a disaster over here, I wouldn't be able to get that stuff done. So this person resorts to harassing me spiritually. There we go. I'm thinking about, oh, you know what? I need to call to my spirits because whenever a man is messing with me, I call to my cousins, both of them that are passed on. I cannot stand, can y'all, I can't stand men like that, men that know that you're psychic. And so they start trying to do psychic stuff to you. Oh, oh God, I don't like you. Oh God. I don't like nobody that spiritually stalks me. I was just talking about this the other day. I'm it's going good, but I was sitting here doing the readings and I'm waiting to upload the other one. But I just felt somebody like thinking about me real hard, and it's like, oh God, no. I gotta do a drag enemy to hell work on him. I gotta do it, y'all. I had did it previously, but then I felt sorry for him and stopped the work. Basically, what it'll do is it'll make him discover how stupid he is. That's and it might even cause positive changes in his life. It was the one that I just cut ties with. And he is a complete jerk. I'm like, dude, leave me alone. I had just told him on the phone to leave me alone and quit bothering me. And 10 minutes later, he was at my house. 10 minutes later, he needs to be in jail. You know what? I bet you somebody in his family, because I thought about getting a restraining order. I did. And I could really do it this time because there was actually a personal relationship with him. I'm thinking about it. This was the reason why I wanted him gone, because of his bad energy, him not having enough to do during the day and stuff, and like mentally he sits there and bothers me, like spiritually. I want to hear him say, I am moving on. The fact that he's online spreading vicious lies about me, okay? And I think the reason why he's doing that is because he's angry. He's twisting the story. He know and I'm like, look, leave me alone. I don't like being distracted. Are there any Virgos in here? That's cool. Rhonda Patterson, just go to the website. Don't ever be tired. Yeah, you said just tired of the. Well, you just gotta attract the right people to you. I mean, what the hell? Sorry about that, child. My video had finished saving on the phone. I do not like this person. Like, go away, though. Seriously, you are annoying. And it's because he has idle hands. We gonna speak it in the spirit that he gets a job. In society, the prison will make you get a job. You need to learn how to this is the craziest dude that I've ever dealt with in my life. I would have rather saw him come on there and say, you know, she needs her space. She's taking care of her business. I'm going to leave her alone. No, instead he comes on there and tries to destroy my reputation. It's like, dude, are you nuts? Like, God, yeah. So I know how you feel, Rhonda. I know how you feel. It's like, get a job. You're bored. You're bored in life. And you don't have anything to do. So y'all, I can't stand that. I don't even think about my parents that much. I don't think about anybody that much. If somebody has time to sit around all day thinking about you all day, they got way too much time on their hands. And I blame it on his mama. Why is your son doing this online? Why won't he leave people alone? It's horrible. It's terrible. My spirits tell me everything, and I'm just sensing him doing something or saying something. It's like, you really need to have more people in your life. I'm going to tell you what I really think it is. I think that some of these people are not used to having real people in their life. That's really what I think. But when somebody is working, when somebody says, hey, I'm trying to get some work done, and you're sitting up here trying to distract them because you don't have anything to do with your life. Like, this is the reality that this person is totally delusional to. And he's got to admit it one day. I hope one day he admits it. We have hope. I'm not going to be being with him because he's already destroyed any trust that I would ever have for him. And to be honest with you, I think I only 10% trusted him to begin with, but I mean, it was an opportunity for you to change your life and become a better person. And you decided, number one, not to become a better person. Number two, to continue your behavior. And then when somebody tells you, leave me alone, that I've heard about Gemini exes though, because they're good at mind stuff. Because it doesn't matter what he does, I'll never take him back. And that's probably what he wants, and he'll never get it. And if he keeps harassing me spiritually or otherwise, because there is proof that he's harassing me online, I downloaded it. There is proof of that. Then I will probably have to go to the police. And I'm going to be honest with you, people like this, that is the only way, is to go to the popo. It's sad, but it's true. And he'll get very upset when I say I'm going to call the popo. But what do you expect me to do? Like, first of all, whatever issues that your mother had, buddy, those are you and your mother's issues. And I refuse to let somebody put their stuff on me. So if he doesn't stop right now, I will put him in that drag me to hell enemy jar. I will put him in there, you guys, I swear. And he wouldn't know what hit him. Is, it would start to um mess with the chakras in his body. Stuff would start coming out. He'd probably be back online screaming and hollering, and then said I was screaming and hollering. I was up here trying to lay down. I had just taken some medicine because I did like a cleanse yesterday. Like, these dudes are stupid. I mean, they just don't have any sense, I swear. He claimed that I was screaming and hollering. I was not screaming and hollering. I'm yelling at him from a window to get out from in front of my house. Now, I'm so happy that the breakup has happened. It's over. Breaking up is very hard to do. I felt all kinds of sick yesterday and not feeling well. And, and I wouldn't send myself through it again with y'all. But that's what he wants. It's like, no, go away before I call the police on you. So people end up going to the police because what a person is doing to them spiritually. Y'all remember that movie on Netflix, The Babadook? He's a Babadook. I can't stand that. Go on with your life. And I got a piece of his shirt. I got one of his socks over here. I'll cut off a little tiny piece of that, put that in there. Don't bother me. Like, go on with your life. Shift your focus. Okay. And, realize that your behavior, your behavior is what got you rejected out of the Jamila School of Charm School, School of Witchery. You failed. You failed. You cannot enter my queendom. You are banished and binded to go. And it's annoying. I bet you he's over there lighting candles. And it just irritates me. It's like, do you not have a life? Get a life, dude. And he has no job. I'm like, God, please, I'm going to call the popo. I'm going to say, hey, I need a restraining order. It's not what these dudes do to us. It's what they do. This is why women go and get restraining orders. This is the reason why. So it's like, look, I am a business owner. I am focused on my money. I am focused on my clients. I am not focused on you. So I'm sitting here trying to focus, and this dude is over there. What are you doing? Like, what is wrong with a man that all he does is sit around and think about his wanker all day? Y'all, come on. Why are y'all trying to act like y'all not hearing me in the chat? Why? Why? Y'all know that this dude is hard to get rid of. Good Lord. And I'll get through it though, trust me. But it's kind of like my spirits kind of told me, like, he was doing something. It's like, dude, like, I just want to tell him directly to move on with his life. I have no reason to think about you or to think about you. He over there doing a think about me spell or something. Boy, I'm working. You're distracting me. I'm a Virgo moon. I will hit you with the thunderbolt, okay? I'm going to have to hit him with a thunderbolt. For real. Because that, And I got everything I need. Poppy seeds, garlic. Is there something wrong with my chat? Can y'all hear me? Are y'all able to hear me? Also hit the thumbs up, butts. I'm going to start calling y'all butts. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I think somebody, just one person. Good grief. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, and then a person like that will talk about what you're not doing for your family. Well, do you think it helps with you harassing me? Like, I don't think that you're really concerned about my children or my family. I think you're full of crap. It's like, seriously, because I don't think about people that I'm not dealing with. Why is it? I do have the capability of doing that. If you are not relevant to my life, I'll be like, nah. do we know each other? Y'all, and people will be weirded out by it because, very obsessive people will be like, how dare you try to act like you don't want to acknowledge me? What? Get your life then. It's out there. Just go get it. Just go get it. It's right out there. You might even walk outside, go touch a tree or something. Get your life together. And I wish I had $60 a day to spend on Uber Eats. I've actually ordered a lot of Uber Eats. So what? What? If I got it like that, and you know what? When he had got his little income tax, he was ordering Uber. He was the one but that was then. Now he broke, and I do have the money. I could order Uber Eats right now if I wanted to, but I just don't choose to. I went to the grocery store this morning. I grocery shop. I cook. Like, I didn't understand, but I was like, okay. I don't get it, you guys. I just want dude to leave me alone. The next time you see this dude talking about me, just say, hey, man, hey, buddy, why don't you just leave this woman alone? And he'll be like, what do you mean? Why don't I just leave her alone? And then you'll say, hey, you stalked her for 4 years. She tried to become your friend. You snaked her, lied on her. Hey, just leave her alone, man. Peace and love, man. It shouldn't have even been like, I wasn't even on that. I wasn't even angry. I was like, look, I'm too busy for this. You keep aligning me up with that black sector. Peace out. That's exactly why he kept aligning me with people in the black sector. He kept doing it. And I told him, I said, I don't want and I don't want nothing to do with you sitting up there cooning and talking about broke and talking about people. I don't even like when he talks about people. Like, okay, for example, when Queen Common Sense did that video and she had that roach crawling down the wall. Okay, I've lived in a house with roaches before. I've had roaches before. It just happens sometimes. And she hadn't said nothing to him. And I showed it to him. He immediately made a video about this woman. Immediately. And I was looking at him like, but why? Because he has nothing else better to do. Nothing. Literally, there's nothing to talk about except for the Black sector. And it's like, do you realize that I like having conversations about the stock market? I'm too brilliant of a mind. I'm sorry. And I can go years. I can go months and years without sex because of that Virgo moon. If sex is not serving me, like, first of all, I am a Virgo moon. So why would I be having sex with anybody that's not my husband? What do I owe you? First of all, it can be fun, but when you're disrespecting me, buddy, you got to go. That Virgo moon and then my Venus is in Taurus. So it's probably best for you to keep your spiritual energy away from me because Tauruses don't play that. They don't. Okay. I had an aunt that was a Taurus. This lady got up every day, went to work at a bank. Okay. What's up, Nishita? Hey, finally somebody hit the thumbs up, girl. They sitting up there. I'm gonna have to put the evil eye curse on you. I ain't gonna put no Bible curse on you. I ain't gonna try to curse your whole damn bloodline. They already cursed enough, but I will put the evil eye curse on you. So yeah. But no, that lady got up you got to understand and see this person is very flimsy. I saw their chart. I just looked at him like, po thing. The chart was, his chart was scary. His chart was scary. Do y'all understand me? Scary. It was a lot of Gemini, but it was not enough of anything. It was like, damn, you all messed up. But you can work with that though. If you got a messed up chart and you got a lot of weaknesses. Okay. Now, it wasn't no need for him to talk crazy about me like that because I wasn't even trying to do that, man. I am not in that headspace. I am too happy. I swear, y'all, I don't care what nobody does at this point. You will never, ever, ever make me not have faith in my spirits. That's really what people like to try to do, even temporarily. They want you to not have faith in your spirits. So, let me see here. I didn't know that you could change this list. Why is it not scrolling all the way up? I am doing spiritual work over here. Look at my table, y'all. I know y'all gonna be like, God dang. There's my table. There's the one I just lit. Here's some other stuff I'm doing. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. But y'all know that's that court case jar because somebody was doing court case work. Oh God, that's hilarious. So I put a red candle over that one. And then I got this green and red work over here that I started yesterday that had everybody pissed off. I'm like, look, why don't you just go away? Can y'all answer that for me in the chat why these people just won't go away? God dang. I don't feel uncomfortable or anything the way I felt yesterday, but it is kind of mind boggling. It's like, whoa. Like, dude, I've totally got this crazy man that's obsessed with me. And I know for a fact that he's doing something. He's either talking about me, thinking about me, or he might be over there jacking. That's why Christianity teaches you to not masturbate, because you're doing sex magic and you have to know what you're doing. Okay. So I started to feel some type of way, like not in a bad way. Oh, Nashida, I know. Which one was you talking about though? You talking about what I was saying about him or just in general? I'm sorry. And you know what? I do not mind dating African American men, but if you on that struggle tip, you got to go. You got to go. And he knows I'm expanding my business, and he's actually discussed with me, talking about he'll help me get my store set up and everything. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. I'm a hire some people local. I'm gonna put an ad in the paper and hire some people local when I do that. But that's gonna come next year in 2020, baby. Mm-hmm. And he can't stand it because he can't control. Did you do a cord cutting? Girl, I may have to do another cord cutting. I think I'm gonna have to use one of them 14-day candles to get rid of him. Maybe I'll burn a candle every day for 30 days. God dang. I just all of a sudden felt something that came from him. It was like, what in the go away? Smoke of air and fire of earth, cleanse and bless this home and earth. Look, y'all, drive away all harm and fear, and only good may enter here. And if spirits threaten us in this place, fight fire by fire and water by water, banish their souls into nothingness and remove their powers until the last trace. Let these evil beings flee through time and through space. Oh, another, y'all. Let me tell y'all an interesting fact, and I can tell this now that we're completely broken up forever. Do y'all know that he has some sort of stomach problem? And do y'all know that because I'm so empathic, I started having the same stomach issues as he was? Like really, really bad. I had a gallbladder attack. So it's like, dude, we can see what you're trying to do. Like, why don't you just see you know what it is? He's in a mental prison and he can't face the truth. He's one of them people that cannot face the truth. I know that's right. I may have to do another one today because he was talking about going away yesterday. Remember that? He was live talking about I'm just gonna go away. Don't go on nobody's shows talking about me. Remember? Okay, and got up this morning, first thing this morning, and was attacking me and telling lies on me online. Like, what is wrong with you? You know what? Over in Georgia, they make your stalker get a mental evaluation. Did y'all know that? There is more than enough proof that he is mentally ill. Okay? I'm gonna have to do another cord cutting. You know what? I'm gonna burn a candle. I'm doing it. I'm stopping the work too fast, y'all. I'm stopping the work too fast. I need to burn a candle over this every day for 30 days. So, guys, sometimes somebody can be so desperate and not have anybody in their life and they can't really travel far. There's other women that they could go and meet up with, but they don't want to travel that far. So they want to harass you because you're convenient to them. I'm going to put cut cord, separate, break up. I'm going to show y'all how to do a cord cutting petition. Excuse me. I'm going to show y'all how to do that. Wait a minute, y'all, I'm writing something. Okay. Okay. This cruel connection is cut. This stalker will no longer exist to you or your life. Oops. And you will never think about self-spiritual energy. You are shielded from all magic, psychic attacks. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is the way you want to do a cord cutting. Hold on, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is the way you want to make your petition. Look, I swear to God, this works. But this is the mistake I've been making. First of all, I need to go bury this, okay, in a cemetery. Okay. But you want to write their name going away from you, and you want to write your name going away from them. And then you want to write something like, the cord is cut. You cannot think about me. You will not want me or desire to get revenge, and you will move on as if I never existed to you, and all your spells are blocked. And you want to write, you want to draw a line between you and that person on the paper and put cut cord, separate. So you want to put those words between the two of you. For your side, you can put, this cruel connection is cut. This stalker will no longer exist to you and your life, and you will never think about, you write the person's name, and you will not accept spiritual energy from this person. and you are shielded from all magic, psychic attacks, and bad energy. You can also put on their side of the petition that they are binded. So you can do a binding at this time too. Now, I will tell you that I think this dude is like some kind of weird alien or something. And what I've been doing is folding the paper to where you're facing the opposite of each other. Okay. And then burn their side of the petition face down. Okay. And then you take 3 candles. Yeah, I'm not going to sit up here and deal with somebody trying to stop me from getting my beautiful home. You got me messed up. I don't even know why he would even think that, because he's too much of a distraction, and he's always psychically attacking me and bothering me. He's disgusting. We're going to fix his wagon right now. So all of you Virgos, because first of all, I'm a Cancer. So I'm very, very, very psychically sensitive, and these people know it. You got to go. You're welcome. You and all your bad energy got to go, buddy. Hold on, let me get my candles. I'm going to show y'all how to do this. And this is serious this time too, guys, because this dude bought his silly butt online and told the whole world that he wanted me to be homeless. Like, dude, you in your dreams. And you know what? Some of the stuff that he would tell me about his baby mama was kind of disturbing. Like, it's no wonder that she's still trapped with him and the baby mama does not want him, even though they live in the same house. Um, he was like, yeah, she planning on doing this, this, and that. He was saying that she's planning on being a truck driver or something, or a school bus driver. Do y'all know that he wished bad on her? He wished bad on her. Like, he was like, she gonna go out there and she ain't gonna make it. I was like, well, God, I was like, what? Like, y'all men need to stop doing that. That's the mother of your children, man. What the hell is wrong with these men? I consecrate this candle with Archangel Michael's core cutting energy. Cleanse it of all negative energies. Archangel Michael, cut the cord between me and Michael more. And I'll charge it with Archangel Raphael's healing energy. I'm actually get a 14-day candle. I'm gonna get a couple of them, because this is gonna have to burn for probably like 30 days. Some people are just harder to get rid of. Keep a candle burning over it too. You know what? This dude is so toxic that I'm thinking about getting 3 14-day candles, 1 white, 1 red, 1 black. I don't want to ever hear from him again. I'm just telling y'all the truth because it's stupid. Like, first of all, you were my stalker for a very long time. Hold on. And he's got a lot of spiritual problems too, from everything that he told me about his family and stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all right now that this dude is spiritually stalking me. Like, I was sitting here getting the readings done, and all of a sudden he came into my consciousness, just popped up out of nowhere. That's not normal, especially if it's somebody that you hate, somebody that you can't stand. Somebody that is like literally the silliest person that you've ever seen walking the earth. A shadow, a shell of a man. I'm sorry. You need to leave women alone. And that's, I mean, that's the end. Like, it wasn't enough for him that I actually dealt with him, or tried to become friends with him. But then he's so dirty that he can't keep any friends because he doesn't know how to be one. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and then literally angry because I don't want to kick it with the black sector. And I'm not like that. It's like, but I'm not like y'all. I'm not. I don't enjoy sitting around talking about people. You can only sit around and talk about somebody's supposed flaws for so long before it's you start to look like a very flawed individual. And I don't really see flaws in people. People are supposed to look different. I don't care about that. And so he kept aligning me with the black sector. He kept aligning me with that. If somebody keeps aligning you with negativity, walk away from them. That's all I did. And he knew it was coming. I'm just gonna use the same petition and burn candles over this cord cutting for 30 days. 30 days, baby. Sometimes y'all, when y'all do work and y'all use that 1 7-day candle, sometimes you got to continue to burn a candle over that work every day for a couple of. Did any of you witches know that? That you have to just keep doing it every single day. I'm pretty sure that y'all were some of y'all witches that was doing work on me. Y'all keep those fires burning. But I know how to defend myself. Okay, we're gonna consecrate this candle, clear it of all negative energy. And this is the way you charge it. Hold on a minute, guys. Actually, I'm not gonna do that on camera. Let me mute real quick. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I had to charge up my candle. Give me a second. Y'all so quiet today. Why y'all so quiet today? Well, we'll see how long this takes to work. Y'all saw it here. Cause I swear I looked at my new house and the first thing that I thought about was, oh, I will never let this man ruin this for me. Never. Yes, I will choose a house over you, and I'll drop a house on you too. You know what I'm saying? I can't have no financially broken down and irresponsible men. Thank you. I will, you guys. I will. I definitely will. And they tried to make it impossible for me to get it, but I always prevail. Mhm. Well, you know what he tries to make it seem like? Men like him try to make it seem like women that have their own houses are lonely. And it's like, dude, are you kidding me? Oh my God, y'all. Let me tell y'all what else I'm looking forward to though. Dating a normal man. Dating a normal man. Yes, it is. I want to date somebody normal that's just like me. Somebody that is just like me. Just they have a good business sense, just yeah. Somebody came in and said, "Can I hop on my my broomstick and go away?" I'll be going away soon because I gotta upload that video that I just recorded for the Sagittarius. But I had to do this cord cutting because all of a sudden I could feel something and like I feel everything. I can feel everything. And I was like, oh, no, 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 buddy. No, 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 buddy. And then also, like, once somebody has imprinted on a place, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just like, oh, God. And I'm moving out of here anyway, so it doesn't even matter. It really doesn't. He'll never step foot into any of my homes. He won't. I told my spirits that the other day when I was in ritual. They was like, "Are you gonna let him know where you're at?" No, just bring on. Come on with the come on. Man, I don't even care about none of that. It's the behavior that I don't like. The behavior that clearly will never get better. Oh my God, you guys, this ambience, this Christmas ambience is so nice. Y'all hear it? It's been unusually dry over here in Georgia, though, you guys. What is up with that? What is up with that, man? I just really hate that. Yeah, I know, Miss Likeable. I know. Some people don't have a good business sense, though. Oh my God, do y'all hear that? It was getting ready to rain the other day, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what happened to the rain. It's weird. It's been awfully dry over here, you guys, and it is not good. And guys, you know what? Another thing that's going to change, and I swear to Goddess, another thing that's going to change is that I am going to start taking the kids out more. It's something when you're being stalked at your home, you do tend to become a prisoner in your home. So, all jokes aside, I mean, that's how this person made me feel for a very long time and, helped other people do it and harass me. So, our lives are getting ready to change for the better. I want y'all to pray for my family, and I'm saying this for real. I want y'all to listen to me right now. He talks about my oldest son a lot. Okay, he's the one that did a lot of the stalking. He did a lot of stalking, right? So my son, he has been kind of, and he always talks of everything in terms of when we move out of this house. So it has been hard on my kid. And for you to be a grown man online talking about children, talking about a young man, like something is weird about you. I'm sorry. Never be associated with that weirdness again because you got a mental problem. Like, I think I forgave him a couple of times for kind of being judgmental of my children. And it's like, dude, I'm not going to talk about your kids. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That's so childish. You're right about that. He is jealous of my son. My son is tall and he has a nice body because he's young. You know, my son had gained a little bit of weight, but I'm trying to cut back a little bit, and he lost weight real quick. So yeah, and I think that's what it is. It's also youth envy too. Him jealous of my son's youth. That's very disturbing. Some haven't gotten off breast milk. You're right. Yeah, they do. Black sector investor. He was purposely trying to block me. He trying to block me right now because he's so blocked. But it doesn't, I mean, do these people not understand that what they do don't work? It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go. Hey, how about this? Why don't you unblock yourself? But yeah, and I think that people, because I think that black sector thinks I'm gonna get back with him, but I'm not. I want my house more than I want him. I would not give up my future for him. Not for any man. Why would I have to? Why would a woman need to give up her dreams for a man? Like I already told y'all that he texted me one night talking about you need a new job. I said, boy, I said, you need a job. What you talking about? I don't have no job. Girl, I was like, what? And I got the screenshots of him saying that. I was like, dude, are you crazy? I'm supposed to give up what I love for you? Like, what is that? Oh, and then when he was talking about pregnancy, I ain't trying to get pregnant right now. I am like, I don't know what's wrong with these dudes. Like, it seemed like the last couple of them always bought up children. I ain't even trying to have no child right now. I'm trying to start my shop. I don't want to be pregnant and having uh morning sickness and stuff. I don't even want that right now. I'm glad I'm not. I'm so happy. And it's shoot. To be honest with you, when you are able to have children and you know there's a risk that you can have a kid, when you have certain goals and stuff, this is the reason why I went celibate. Like literally all I said was that I'm going celibate. But I think that he thinks that it makes him look like a big man if he can do me or something. It's like, dude, I'm about to listen to some Prince. Yeah, yeah. Well, I definitely do work at my job, but I will admit that I do enjoy it. And people like him, he has a horrible relationship with money. So there's no joy. Like he thinks that, and I think it's because he doesn't really, I don't know. His mind is so different from mine. He thinks so different than me. We don't have a lot in common. We honestly don't. God, this is so nice, you guys. I almost thought it was raining outside for a while. Y'all see this? Oh, you know what? I need to charge up my phone. It's some kind of Christmas ambience with rain in the background. Okay, so this is what I'm interested in. I'm interested in doing my tarot cards. I'm interested in using live backgrounds like the ones that I'm using now. I think he's jealous of that because somebody keeps coming to every one of my videos and thumbsing it down like as soon as I put it up. Like he's so fucking jealous. God, it is just men that are jealous of a woman's career are useless and worthless. And you know what it makes me want to do? It makes me want to watch a really good Netflix movie that has people in it with money and all of that stuff. Because when you around somebody like that, and then it's like, okay, you claim that you have something in life, but I don't believe that you really have something in life because you're constantly hating on somebody else. I don't believe that. I don't believe him when he says that. I believe he's very irresponsible. He's not the one paying the bills. He's not. So, and I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to brag, but I don't ever make I ain't even I'm gonna tell y'all something. I make good money doing what I'm doing. Okay, so that's why it's time. I'm gonna sing the Tyreek the Nasheed song. It's time. Okay, it's time. It's time, man, for real. And it's like, why are you hating on me? Like literally trying to make me look like the worst person in the world and trying to tell everybody that I'm dirt poor and I'm just gonna be walking around barefoot, no shoes on, and it irritates me. It's like, what is wrong with you? Yeah, but why would he need to do that to me? Like, first of all, there's nothing wrong with this house except for the fact that it needs work done on it. It does. This house does need to be painted. It needs screens. Like somebody needs to come in here and completely gut this house and get rid of that mold. But guess what? Have y'all noticed that the mold has not been bothering me? So here's another thing. He kept trying to tell me that he kept trying to subconsciously make me think that the mold was gonna kill me or something. It's like, dude, okay, it is a little inconvenient having a few more allergies, but to be honest with you, I haven't even really been having no allergies. I think I was allergic to him. Yes, he is. Oh my God. Y'all need to just pray for me. Know that yes, I am walking a way and I'm walking into paradise is what I'm doing. And my landlord kind of is too, because, I think that they kind of got to tripping or whatever, but that little stuff that they doing ain't gonna stop me. The landlord's a hater too. Yes, girl, some of these men are putting up a front just to try to look good. What bring to the table? Zero, so I'm in charge of my life. Exactly. Like it's so many of them out there. And you know what? As a woman, you do try to be inspirational for them, but I'm sorry if they don't already have some sort of career established. When I came to Georgia, I already had my spiritual career established. I just needed to put up my channel, start my website, and I got all of that at the same time. And and it's like, I'm not going to ever let a man ever, 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 ever ruin my career. Ever, 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 ever. He was literally trying to discourage me. He still does stuff. I think it's jealousy. I'm gonna try to give him a way out of this situation though. That's why it's kind of good to do the work because, well, number one, I'm very sensitive. Like I said, I am very, very sensitive, very sensitive. So I can't deal with stuff like that. It's like, look, you go your way, I go my way. I'm busy. Like, that's literally what I told him yesterday. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? I was like, I'm busy. What is wrong with you? Like, go read a book, go play some Scrabble, go play some Tetris. I mean, I got my day is full all the time. And I think that people, like, they assume that just because you try to befriend them, that that means that you don't have nothing else better to do. Dude, you are sadly mistaken. Hmm. Exactly. So I was just like, whatever, you know. But the fact that he won't stop, like, I'm telling you, y'all, I know I ain't crazy. When I'm ready to leave somebody alone, I leave them alone. I was looking at my house, like a couple of the houses that I was looking at, and then I saw him, the number one hater, and I was like, should I choose him or should I choose? Which one would you choose? A crazy person that is disturbing your peace and aligning you with a bunch of racket and static and noise and chaos, or a new house that is gorgeous? Do you understand me? That is in your price range. And they got a lot of good properties down here. They got some really good real estate down here. And peace and quiet. Would I invite him over and say, hey, come on over and mess up all my peace and harmony? No. Mm-hmm. Nashida. I'm not gonna repeat what Nashida said, but mm-hmm. So you know what I feel like? I feel like some of y'all may have either dealt with him before, like y'all know exactly what I was going through, or maybe somebody like him. Because I'm like, no, no, no. He's an agent, I know, and he was trying to be my handler. And you know what the weird part about it was that when I would let him back, it was almost like he would make me verbally agree to some kind of contract. Well, we gonna break that contract. Cause I was like, I mean, you cool, we can talk or whatever. Why you trying to make me commit to you? So very, very manipulative. Yeah, and I think after that last time, I think I fully got all of that crap out of my system. Cause I was looking at him, and then he made up some story, guys. You know what he said? He said that I told him that he's living over there, living good and eating, and I'm over here living bad, and I'm mad at him because of that. I said, I have never, y'all, I swear to Goddess, I ain't never said nothing like that, and I ain't never asked him for no. All I asked him to do was stop trying to interfere with my bag and disturbing me at my job and making videos and stuff. That's all I asked. Yeah, I do. I do remember him. Yeah, what about him? Mm-mm-mm. Well, I definitely feel better today. Yesterday was hard. It was like giving birth almost, y'all. Getting rid of this dude or separating from him was like giving birth. I said, this man tried to crawl back up in my uterus. Oh God. Yeah, I remember him. I hope he's doing well. I think he gonna need more than a money spell. He's gonna need more than that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When I think about how stupid he is, though, I swear to God, it's y'all. Oh my God. We all knew he was touched from the beginning. And he's so desperate to be down with people that he'll do anything. Like, dude, who's that? Somebody's calling. Go to voicemail. All right, I'm about to light the candles, y'all. Somehow I think that I made somebody must be leaving a voicemail. Y'all, I got me a rotisserie chicken from the store today and I got some of that spicy guacamole. Oh my God, I'm about to grub. No, me and Mike are not back together and we never was really together. It was not like that. It was just a little fling and it is over for good. It is over for good. For good. And look, I don't care if you don't believe me, but I can assure you that it's not anything that's difficult to let go of. Okay? Trust me. Yeah, definitely. He harasses me too much at work. That's the whole title of this video. The title of the video is Virgo Moon. Don't distract me while I'm working. I'm over here creating masterpieces and stuff, man. I am literally a tarot scholar. What is this? I'm going to create my own deck. And my son is going to do the illustrations for me. My son can draw, by the way, as well. My oldest one. Yes, baby.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, baby. And it feels good to be done with him, too. I swear to God, I am not lying. I swear. Wouldn't you feel good to be done with a man that literally makes videos called Jamila's Gonna Be Homeless, Jamila this, Jamila that, and to like the stuff that he's just he gets on my last nerve. He got on my last nerve and I got rid of the nerve. I was having all kind of weird feelings yesterday. It was really bad, y'all, because he like, and I think when you initially separate from somebody like that, we're gonna put some shut up oil so that he can't speak to my mind at all. Yes, and you know what, y'all? Nashida, are you ready for a normal relationship? I am so ready to, and okay, so let me just tell y'all something. I knew that this dude was kind of off because look at how he acted for 4 years. Okay, so I didn't think it was going to lead to marriage and a carriage and a partridge tree or peach tree or whatever. I didn't believe that. Okay, I just wanted to figure things out. Okay, for reals. But it's like, oh my God, no. And I can promise you that his ancestors are disappointed in him. Let me tell you something. When I deal with you, I deal with your ancestors. If anybody I deal with their ancestors. And I was sitting here like, I know y'all think I'm crazy. I am a medium. Okay, go look at the movie Ghost. I'm a medium. So literally, there was like all of my spirit guides were surrounding me. And I felt one of his spirits come through, and it was a male that was saying that he was disappointed in him. Because I believe in my heart that spirit asked me to save him or to help him in some kind of way. I truly believe that because I didn't even have no intentions on ever hurting him or anything. I just kind of didn't want somebody I didn't want to have beef with nobody like that. Like clearly he wasn't getting over it. He wasn't moving on. And I'm just really that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good people. So I was like, what can I do to help you? Because clearly he needs that. But it's like he's such a bad person. He lies so much. And it's like, just leave me alone. Like this has been going on for 4 or 5 years. Exactly, black sector investor. That is the kind of things I would encourage him to do. He don't have it in him. The whole time I was dealing with him, he kept promising that he was gonna go and get a CDL. I'm gonna start driving. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Well, go do it then. Like, okay, I will admit that for a minute I was sort of attached to him, of course, because I never said that I never cared about him. Caring about somebody and having feelings for somebody does not matter. If that person is not good for your life, then you got to cut them off, okay? But he would always tell me, okay, so when I was kind of in love with him, and this is the God to honest truth. He'll lie about everything, but I'm telling the truth about this. He was like, I'm going to leave for a year. I'm going to drive a truck cross country for a year. And I'm going to get you pregnant before I leave, is what he told me. Right? And I'm like, get me pregnant before you leave? What the fuck? I'm not going to sit up here and be pregnant by myself. Chucky, don't even go there with me because you sound like my dad. My father, whenever I tell him about a man, he always asks me that. He says, does he have a job? Is he holding down a job? Because really, if you can hold down a job or either a business, it does speak to whether or not you're stable or not. I'm talking about mentally, and if you got a good foundation. He doesn't really have that. Okay. That's what my dad would always say. Does this man have a job? He said, if he ain't working, you don't need to deal with him. And it's not even about, okay, you know why women want a man to have a job? Just in case it turns into something else or you fall in love, you'll be responsible enough to, I don't know, take care of the woman. But for me, this is the reason why you shouldn't deal with people. I'm going to light the candles, y'all. It's time. This is the reason why you shouldn't deal with everybody, because it tells you, though, whether or not that person is responsible with money. But even if he had a job, he's totally disconnected from his emotions. He doesn't care about what he does to people. He just go. I mean, he has a big mouth. Like this man got loose lips, and loose lips sink ships. Yeah, well, it depends on what you fried in or whatever, but I hear you. A fried chicken that's fried in like lard, even though it's so good. Have y'all ever had fried chicken fried in lard or either shortening? Oh my God, y'all got to do that at least once or twice a year. Just have you some chicken fried in lard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to have some kind of job or hustle. I don't, having him around was really scary because like I knew intuitively that he wanted to try to ruin my career. I knew that intuitively. And there's so much that I want to do with this, and he was stressing me out. So I don't want to feel no more of his stress. I swear to y'all. And you know what? I made a promise to my kids too. It just took a minute for me to break away. I knew I needed to break away from the beginning. I knew that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really happy that it's over because it was a lot of stress on a daily basis. And I would really appreciate it if he would stop coming online talking about me every single day. For that, I may end up um, contacting the police. I'm just saying. Yeah, I bet you he is. He's horrible. But he ain't got no power. Like, it just is too much stress. It's too much stress, you guys. Y'all know how wonderful and amazing I feel on a daily basis. Like, okay, let me tell y'all something. Last summer, I think not last summer, but this summer. No, I think it was last summer. He went to Florida. Do y'all know how peaceful I felt? Like the peace that I felt? He is annoying. Excuse me, y'all. He told other men, yeah, that was a turn off. But really he was lying about a lot of that too though. He embellishes and lies a lot. And it's like looking at an out of control maniac. It really is. I don't want my name associated with him ever again. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. And I promise my sons, because my son doesn't like to see his mother stressed out. He doesn't like to see what that relationship with him was doing to me. So, this is the reason why the kids were really concerned. And the last time he came over here, he had spoke to Jacob and Jacob didn't say nothing back to him. Jacob totally rejected him too. He was like, I don't like you. So, and I'm sorry, he forced himself into my life. I tried to be nice and you just can't be nice. He don't even have enough sense to appreciate how we were cool with each other, you know? But yeah, it's like he has no scruples or something. It's so weird. So I think he'll definitely get over it. I'm really focusing my intent on his candle though, so that I really want him to forget I ever existed. And I am gonna burn, like I said, here it is right here. I'm gonna go over this for 30 days straight. Okay, so if you guys need work that okay, to get rid of somebody like him, I would actually it would be pretty expensive, but it would be worth it to get rid of somebody like him. Yeah. Yeah, he had something evil on him because as soon as he came upstairs, he was listening to a Black Sector live show and I'm like, I don't listen to this stuff. Like he kept aligning me with all of that craziness and I'm like, no, no, no. And then it was just like a bunch of negativity came through. I was like, what is wrong with you? So yeah, I do really want to cut ties with him and cut cords with him. I do. And I've been trying to do it. If I could get support, but I need say no more. I had a vision and I didn't like that vision. I didn't like that vision that I had. I had a vision about what would happen if I kept him in my life, and it was not good. It was not good. Like already my face looks pinker. I look healthier already. He's one of them kind that will suck you dry. He's a soul sucker. Or either the demon that he got on him is a soul sucker. And you know what? He knows intuitively that when I speak this way about him and when I tell women the truth, he knows that those women are not going to hook up with him. But it's like, you got to show that you've changed. I mean, I'll never deal with him again on any capacity. In fact, I might end up having him thrown in jail for stalking me because that's not cool. Like, he said he wasn't going to do that. Okay, y'all, I gotta. But that's what it feels like. I'm not even going to lie to you because I think that his parasites was disconnecting from me yesterday because I got so sick. I got sick as a dog yesterday. I was not feeling well, and then he kept bothering me. He's the four of coins. And I used to have a tarot deck. I can't think of the name of it. Deviant Moon Tarot. And the picture, go look up the Deviant Moon Tarot and the Four of Pentacles. It's a picture of a fat, pimp looking dude with a woman, and she's like real skinny. And like, she just looks like he's sucking the soul out of her. And that's literally what he was trying to do. But you know what? You ladies don't want to have to date a dude where you got to keep cleansing yourself. Like, I had to just keep cleansing myself, cleansing myself, cleansing myself. Because so negative. I told him the other day, I said, why are you so negative? He's negative about himself. So I'm warning y'all not to do it. And he can't tell you that he's not going to do the same thing to you. He will. And he knows it's the truth. He needs to get himself together. He needs some help. I'm not even going to lie to you. I have never dealt with somebody so psychotic. He is psychotic. And his energy is bad. He's poison. I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. And you know what? You can care about somebody. You can like their personality. But at the end of the day, man, somebody is so self-destructive. He's very self-destructive. And that is just crazy. You said Virgo moon is what? The Scorpio that I want to cut cords with, I saw his face in a dream Tuesday night. He asked me what is it and what I want from him. If you dream about somebody, that means that they might be doing work on you. That's why you had that dream, Miss Likeable. Some kind of spiritual activity is happening. I actually had a dream about oh boy, and in the dream, somebody, y'all, I ain't gonna tell the whole dream because it feels uncomfortable to tell the dream. But somebody comes in and says something about remote control. And it's not that he has remote control over nobody. He's being remotely controlled. He will come on here and say anything. He will, like, okay, what if I came on here and was just making up stuff about his family, and I haven't even said anything that could be what he's done. So right off the or things that I know about him, I've said a few things, but there's a few things that could be rather embarrassing about him that I'm not going to tell. And the reason why is because I don't want to convey myself like that. Like, I don't want to align myself with somebody like him that's constantly making me come out of my element and always making me get into it with other females on like every other day. Like, even though those females are choosing to get into it with me, like, it's bad energy, man. I'm a tree hugger. I'm going to plant a tree when I move into my new house. I don't want nothing to do with nobody negative like that. That's not me. And And there are a lot of positive and happy men out there, y'all. It is. There's so many men out here in this world, you wouldn't believe it. But somebody like him would use either his social influence or either witchcraft. And Spirit did tell me that he does use witchcraft. So I got hoodooed by him. It happens. I forgive myself. You know what I'm saying? Every experience that I have, I always use it as a life learned lesson, but I feel that genuinely he needs some help and it's not on my shoulders. I'm not responsible for him. I didn't give birth to him. What the heck? The only four people that I have to worry, five people. You know who comes at the top of my list? My two sons and my two daughters and my grandbaby. Those are my priorities. And I remember one time he came on here complaining. He came online and actually complained about me sending my daughter money. Are you serious? Get a job. Get a job, dude. Get a job. Like crazy. And I think he's been unemployed for years. So when you get into a habit of doing something, and I think that that's really the only message that I'm going to convey to him. Like when I notice that he's doing something, or if I notice it, because I just want to block it out of my mind. I'm going to say, hey, I see you still haven't gotten a job. You still hadn't found anything to do, because that's been the problem this whole time, is the fact that he's unemployed. Well, then if you can't find a job, then self-employ yourself. But he's going to have to come out of that unhealthy mindset to where he wants to get over on people. When I asked him to come work for my company, he was like, yeah, I'll do spells and stuff out, but I don't really believe in that. So I'm just going to be conning people. I said, well, then I won't work with you then. I was like, what is wrong with you? He actually said that out of his mouth. So some people are just programmed. Jake, cut it out. Some people are just weirdly, oddly programmed. No, he doesn't have baby soft hands. In fact, no. But as far as like, he's not in the real world. He's somewhere else. Cause I was listening to him talk and I was like, dude, you don't have a job. And then one day I told him how much I made this year so far, and he was like, you're lying. You didn't make that much. You a liar. I was like, you can believe it or not believe it. So he doesn't really feel that anybody else has the capability to do what they have done. That's just like last year what I made in 2018. Now in 2017, I think I made a little under 30. But I do pretty good on in my business, and I'm not bragging about that. Like, maybe you could learn something from me to better your life. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm tired of dealing with you. Like, and why ain't your mama doing nothing about it? Your mama is still alive. That's his mother's problem to deal with that. Both of my daughters have, well, my one daughter, she's getting ready to she's getting back into school to get her ready for a job. And the other one has a job. My son, my son is also musical. My son writes music. He does music. He does have his plans for life. Yes, he does. Why are you work? First of all, you need to get yourself together before you start judging people. And Jacob is only 6 years old. Jacob can't work. Okay, he's a kid. So a grown man should not be online talking about little children as if he's competing with them. Like, And I mean, it's YouTube. People can express themselves. I would never ever allow somebody to give up their freedom of expression. But for you to be, saying all that foul, untrue stuff about other people, and for you to be hating on people younger than you, she probably does. All I know is that I got to get me and my babies into a healthier environment to where we're not under fire and we got missiles pointed at us and stuff. That's just all I know. And I don't have to ask for his permission to do that. It's He has no power over that whatsoever. And why would you even want that? Like, why would you talk so? Okay, so this is what I want to tell you. Somebody like him, let me give you an example. You got anything in your life going on, and that person will try to make the situation as bad as possible. Let me tell you something, especially if it's some kind of legal trouble, like the issues with my landlord. You can't have nobody around that's negative like that. First of all, of course, I can pay my rent. Of course. That is not what happened. Like, these guys want to sit around and talk about people as if they're irresponsible, but none of them have anything. They all live with their mother. Every last one of them. So it's like, okay, why do you have to do that though? Like, why don't you just get your life together and then you don't have to hate on nobody else? So let me tell you what my biggest revenge is going to be is that house I'm moving in. And I wish I could brag about it. I wish I could boast and brag. I really do. I wish I could show my house and be like, look, y'all, look at what I got. I can't do that because they'll be trying to take screenshots and they literally don't have jobs. So what they'll do is they'll go through every single vacant house that was recently vacant trying to figure out the address. So I'm like, this is sad. Mm-mm. Oh, well. Why'd that person retract their message? They must have been talking kind of crazy in the chat. Hey, female facts, how are you? Have you been seeing your boy and his behavior? Like, it's really, really sad. Like, yo, I have never, ever, ever, and I'm gonna tell you something. In my 42 years, I have never ever seen somebody that behaved that way. I'm doing excellent. I can't complain. Then yesterday you had somebody doing court case work on me. I'm like, are you stupid? Like, y'all, I swear these people need more to do with their time. What the heck are you doing, Mufasa? Stop it. You little crazy kitty. Crazy, crazy kitty. Mommy gonna rehome you. I gotta rehome all my pets, y'all. They don't accept pets at the house that I'm moving into, and I don't blame them. Oh, well, ain't it's really nothing going on, just somebody being crazy, somebody trying to make this is the whole thing though. Like, don't lie to people and try to make people feel like my situation is dire or that I'm in dire straits because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my only thing about it. Surely you didn't think, surely you wasn't, like, were you aware that I've been saving up, obviously. And then also another thing, hun, am I supposed to just tell you about all of my money? Like he made it seem like he know about my finances. What about your finances? Okay. Let's talk about your finances. And then I'm gonna tell y'all something. That landlord, they are crazy. Like they actually got angry that I put in my vacate. They got so angry because they're the same way, just doing bad business. And this is why I want to deal with a regular property management company. This is why I'm dealing with like somebody that is professional with good reviews. I'm not spending no more of my money, not one more dime of my money on crap. Because I'm sorry, like, and most of these guys, they don't even have the self esteem within themselves, or maybe they do, but they don't want me to have their self esteem. Hello, I'm paying 1,000 a month to live here. I have every right to expect for repairs to be done. So they were talking like, first of all, just because I'm a woman, and then also, let me just say this to anybody that is on any kind of housing assistance. If your landlord does anything to injure you, you have every right to sue. So they lie to themselves and tell themselves all kind of lies, but in reality, and y'all can, and some of y'all, depending on your income bracket, I was actually, I made too much money for legal aid. I think you can only make like probably like 15 to 2,000 to get legal aid. But you'd even qualify for legal aid depending on what your income bracket is. So y'all can actually go and get a free lawyer. Some of y'all, if somebody does anything to you, I don't care if you're a woman, I don't care if you're gay, I don't care if you're transsexual, I don't care if you're a single mother, I don't care. They have to do what they're supposed to do. So, like, I'm sitting up here looking at this and I'm like, to be honest with you, because I was looking at this dude's chat earlier and it sounded like a bunch of delusional slumlords in there. It's like, do you really think that just because a woman or a man or a family is getting housing assistance, you think that you can discriminate against them and not fix stuff? You really think that? Like, no, you don't. There's no way. Oh, and then another thing, I've actually sued a landlord before and won. Over in Kansas, you can look it up in the public records. I don't know if they're open to the public over there. You can look it up in public record. I sued one of my landlords. They don't ask you, wait a minute, ma'am, you're on housing assistance? Well, you automatically lose. Well, wait a minute, Your Honor. The landlord costed me hundreds of dollars and didn't repair something. It doesn't matter. No judge is going to do that. They would be disbarred. Nobody's going to, like, and I think that they have a sick, twisted, like, everything is backwards. Like, what is wrong with these people? I wasn't even discussing my moving plans with him or anything because what I was going to do was just go. He has nothing to do with that. No man does. And I don't need a man to have a roof over my head. That's another thing. He would always brag about how he bought this house for his baby mama. I don't believe it. I have a sneaky suspicion that he lied about everything. That's what I'm saying. I think I think that I'm just ready to have a normal man in my life that's responsible, that's at work all day. Like, there's a big difference between being with somebody that has a job or either some sort of career. There is a difference because they got to think about what's going on at the job all day. They don't have the energy to sit and like they may think about you a little bit, but they so busy. But I think that some people are really, really insecure, is what I think, because if I'm sitting here working, it's like okay, what are you doing? I'm working. So then like the job is taking away their attention. What's that about? Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, and people was eating it up. It's like he doesn't know anything about my finances. He doesn't. He don't know nothing. All he knows is what I've told. And I've told that I actually came on here. I was so irritated with my landlord that I definitely came on here and spoke out about it. And I filed a Better Business Bureau complaint. And they have not answered the Better Business Bureau complaint. Some of these landlords just don't care. He doesn't care about his reputation. He doesn't care about being sued. To be honest with you, I don't know if I'll even get something from suing them because they could declare bankruptcy or something. That's probably what they planning on doing. So I don't know. That's their personal financial business. All I know is that I feel like it did cause me some extra stress that wasn't even necessary. And it's because they didn't want to stop getting that money every month. And it's like, well, I don't have to like lower myself or not move on in my life. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to have a house with one of them big iron gates around it. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I have goals and stuff that I've set in my life, financial goals, and I'm not gonna hold myself back, so that you can meet your goals. Like, that makes no sense. Like, why don't you just move somebody else in here that is looking for a place? Make sure you put screens on the windows. Make sure you fix stuff. Hire a contractor. Stop coming over here putting band-aids on stuff. Actually spend the money. That way you can maybe even charge more. That's why I said I'm not dealing with anybody that has no reviews. Everybody that I deal with has to be professional. I have to be able to see reviews. If I see a review that because okay, all companies are going to have good and bad reviews. But when I look at reviews for people, I can sense the bad spiritual energy and what that person did to them or what that company did. So I probably won't deal with them. You got to have decent reviews. Like, I have the right to control how I spend my money. But in a world where we live in, where men will try to take advantage of you when you buy cars, they'll try to take advantage of you if they marry you sometimes. Like, they just think that women are here to like be their doormats or something. And it's so disgusting. Like, you got to be possessed by a demon to deal with a man like that. So, and yes, I am doing new love work, but I feel gross living in this house. Like, I want to get my living situation together and then I'll start dating. Not that I'm going to necessarily have somebody at my house. But like, it needs to be a whole new caliber of men. Like, I think that I want to either date like an attorney or a doctor or a real estate agent or something, and you can specify what you want. A lot of these low-life men try to make you believe that you're not good enough, but that's actually not true. Don't listen to men like that because they know that when a man is telling you that you're not good enough for anybody, that means he knows that he's not good enough for you. So a lot of women will allow men like this dude to mess with their self-esteem. And you're worth more than that. You can do so much better. You can have somebody that is responsible. You can have somebody that's loving. You can have somebody that isn't a player, somebody that doesn't want to impress a bunch of people online that he claims that he doesn't care about. And you definitely don't want no man that's trying to impress another man. You don't want that. You want a man that respects your career. What is my career doing to hurt you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it doing to hurt you? It shouldn't have any impact on you. But then when you think about it, it's because of those other women that he is associated with and dealing with. So part of that comes from that. And then the other part comes from just being a natural hater. You know, it's called a natural hater. Okay. So, yeah, man. But I'm getting ready to move on to like the, I'm not trying to talk about any of my friends in the past, but the caliber of people that I associate with is going to change. And I didn't really hang around low lifes ever. Like I'm talking about people that are sitting around plotting to do something bad to people. Like I don't deal with people like that. So, you know, I just don't want to associate myself. And no, I don't want to sit around and argue all day. I just, what I'm hoping with the energy that I'm putting into this spell work is that he just moves on with his life. Because I'm cool with being alone until I meet the right person. I'm not desperate for nobody. I don't have no sex demons that's making me have to go out and have sex with anybody. I'm cool on that. That's a healthy person. He got up the next day after all I said was that I'm going to be celibate, and he roasted me because a man like him wants to try to make a woman feel bad about herself. It's like, no, I'm doing something that's beautiful for myself. So women, if you dealing with somebody like that, don't deal with them. That is the advice, to not deal with somebody like that and just be celibate. There's nothing wrong with being celibate. Okay, it is. Ooh, this is so pretty. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this up because I've been here almost 2 hours. I'll see y'all later. Have a good evening, y'all. I am gonna sit here and get the rest of the readings done. I'm getting ready to upload Sagittarius. Do not disturb me while I am working. Go and do something else with yourself. I am a Virgo moon. That is my intuition. That's why I can have premonitions in my dreams. You see what I'm saying? So your moon sign is very, very important because the moon is like right there. We about to see the moon tonight. And I don't like being disturbed while working. So I'm just give me a second. I'm gonna upload the Sagittarius reading, and I'm gonna sit here and get the rest of the readings done. Okay. Because there's another project that is so fun. Like y'all have no idea. Let me tell y'all something. You know why I read cards? Because it is fun to me. I love this shit. I'm not addicted to it. I'm not obsessed with it. When I get my projects done, I'm going to lay down and relax, take a shower, and lay down and relax and watch movies and shit and be proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? But I want to do a Halloween movie. I'm sorry, not a Halloween movie, but a Halloween reading. And I want to have a Halloween ambiance background like the ones that I'm doing, like the ones that I'm uploading. Because I'm going to do like a fun reading for Halloween and the full moon. Full moon and then going into Halloween. We're going to look at y'all spirits and what's spooking you. So they have these cool little backgrounds, and you can download the little gift. and then you just increase the time on it and it makes it loop, and then I can record my videos over it. And I want to have like that stuff is fun to me. And I've got a pumpkin. I've actually bought 3 new pumpkins at the grocery store today that I want to carve and do spells with them. So it's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to focus on, things that I enjoy. And I feel like find something that you enjoy doing besides harassing and stalking people and talking crazy and attacking people online. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. So those are going to start floating up, and hopefully I'll get to move on because I want to get these done so that I can move on to the fun Halloween readings. So thumbs up if you guys want the Halloween readings. I might upload a little preview of the Halloween readings so that y'all can see what the backdrop is going to look like, because that is what's fun to me. And if you're a man that's into that kind of stuff, I'm single, hint, hint. I'll see y'all later, okay? I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm wishing peace and blessings to everybody. I hope that you get everything that you want today that doesn't harm others. And, y'all have a good evening, okay? I love you. Bye bye.